It is called Cabinet in Your Community, and it is coming to Tamaqua on Tuesday, April 3rd. Here to tell us all about it is Cassandra Coleman. She is the director of the Northeast and Central Regional Office for the Office of the Governor. That's a big job in itself, and she only covers 28 counties, and she had the time to actually be here today. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us about this. Is this the first time something like this is done, where town hall meetings are being held all across the state?
So actually, Governor Casey did something similar called Capital for a Day. However, Cabinet in Your Community is the Governor Wolf's version of this. So the governor in November launched this initiative where we give the opportunity for communities to have a one-on-one town hall-like style dialogue with the cabinet officials. We pick anywhere from 4 to 6 cabinet officials and bring them to communities across the Commonwealth.
So what's been the reaction thus far? You've had about a dozen so far.
Yes, so we've had a dozen. We have about another 2 dozen coming up again statewide. The community has been overwhelmingly wonderful about these. They've been coming out. Our average, we've had about 100 to 150 at each of these. And the dialogues have been great. The questions have been wonderful.
Now, are you hearing new questions at each event, or are you hearing a common theme?
So we actually, every event is different because no makeup of the cabinet secretaries is the same. So we've been honestly getting a bunch of different topics and discussions.
Well, that's great. So now this is taking place Tuesday, April 3rd at 1 p.m. at Lehigh Carbon Community College. That's on 234 High Street in Tamaqua. So tell us about who will be at this session.
So this one specifically will be the Department of Community and Economic Development, PEMA, the Department of Environmental Protection, the Department of Human Services, and the Secretary of Education.
Wow, that's a pretty good mix to have right there. And speaking of mix, what type of mix do you have in your audience? Because we were talking earlier, and you said even students come from some area schools.
Yes, and we encourage that. So actually, we have stakeholders from all of the different agencies that usually participate, as well as everyone's welcome. Even if they don't have a specific issue with any of the agencies participating, we welcome everybody. We encourage students or college students to participate. We've had, over the last dozen, probably at least 8 or 9 of them where students have participated. And if for some reason the questions that they have don't get answered at the event, we are happy to collect those questions afterward and actually get those questions answered from the agencies and then continue with the follow-up for them.
That's a pretty good opportunity. You can't beat that. So now, if someone would like to attend this event in Tamaqua, you would like them to RSVP?
Yes, we would encourage RSVPs just because of limited seating. So they can RSVP to myself, which is cacoleman@pa.gov, or they can call 570-614-2090.
Well, this is wonderful. Cabinet in Your Community, 1 p.m. Tuesday, April 3rd. Again, it's Lehigh Carbon Community College, 234 High Street in Tamaqua. We want a lot of people to come out. Thank you so much for taking the time. We hope you'll come back and talk more. Maybe there'll be more scheduled in the future in our area.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Cassandra Coleman from the Governor's Office.